over my journey of Geometry Dash, I have beaten many difficult levels. Club Step, Theory of Everything 2, and Deadlocked, but none will compare to my latest triumph. That's right, we're playing 9 circles, and I have practiced this. I've gotten 100% in practice mode. I did a little bit of practicing, and I've gotten 24%. Something to know about me is that I'm actually really good at ball, ship, and I guess robot, but robot's not in this level. So I'm really good at the ball and ship sections, but I am absolutely terrible at the wave sections, and that's like the entire point of this level. So without further ado, let's hop in, and I will be talking like the entire time as to avoid getting like, copywriting. So I hope that the music is quiet enough that you can still hear it, but like, that's something to listen to while you repeatedly watch me fail at the same percent. Now, our goal, hold on, is to get to 25%, and I died. So yeah, our goal is to get to 25%, so yeah, it shouldn't be difficult. I died around the first part of the ball section, and it only took me about 30 attempts to get there. Shouldn't take that long. Now, for those of you who are watching this and who saw the Cuphead video, I did talk about Geometry Dash there, so yeah, go check that out. Go check the Cuphead series out. I definitely recommend it. It's not like you need important context. Oh my gosh. Important context for this video from the Cuphead video, but like still recommend checking it out. Also, if it seems laggy, I'm looking over at OBS. It shouldn't be laggy, I don't think. But if it seems a little laggy, it might be because like the high amount of lights. I'm not sure. It shouldn't look laggy though. It looks the same as it does on my PC, so I should be fine. I guess I should probably talk about a few things. Number one, the choice was it was like 9 circles or Bloodbath, and then I started playing Bloodbath, and I have like 3% on Bloodbath. I've completed it in I've gotten 99% in practice mode. And I was like, you know what? I'd rather do 9 circles. Another choice that I wanted to do was Sonic Wave, which would have been really funny. But yeah, I don't know what people think Deadlocked is rated as. It's definitely harder than the Nightmare, by, I think that was Jax, or that may be the Lightning Road, I'm not sure. But I finally finished, like, I've already beaten the Nightmare. I beat it on my original account, but yeah, and you'll also notice I do be flexing on you with this icon. That's pretty cool. So, okay, I wanted to ask one question. Now, not a lot of people saw that video, as it was like the first video I ever posted, but a couple of you saw it. I'm not sure. Some of you people may have gone back and watched it. But I asked one simple question in that video that I need answered, so I'm gonna ask it here for all of you people who end up clicking on this video. Why do people like unsweetened tea? Like, if you watch that video, you know that I drink like a straight up pound of sweet tea. A pound? Is that even I don't think that's a unit of measurement for any drinks, but like a liter. Sure, we'll go with a liter of sweet tea a day. Yeah, I don't know. Now, just answer that question in the comments. Love reading your comments. But now this is what I'm talking about. If you've been paying attention to the actual gameplay, instead of just me talking, you'll notice that I keep dying around 18-19%. That's because that part has a really difficult ship segment when it goes up that I can only get consistently like 5-10% of the time, and then I have to make it there in the first place. So that means getting through all of this and remembering what to do for certain parts. It's more difficult than that, and I have to I have to not die there, and I have to land on all the slopes. Oh my gosh. That had the tremendous force of like a red one, but whatever. Now, I love the way that this looks. I don't know what version this was released in. I'm guessing around Theory of 2 times, because, oh my gosh, because it has the 3D block effects, and it also has flashing lights, but it also has the wave sections, and I don't know when those were introduced, so maybe it's 1.9, maybe that's too far, but 1.9 sounds right. Also, RobTop, I beat all your main levels with all the coins. Okay, what more do you want from me? Give me more content. Where's 2.2? I mean, I know you've been working very hard, and all your mechanics seem to be working just fine. So if you had any last minute ideas to add to 2.2, scrap them and add them in 2.3. I think that would make everyone a heck of a lot happier. I got the 21% that time. We win these. Yeah, most of these attempts will be done on camera, but like not with me talking, so that way once I finally beat the level I can put it into like a giant montage. But yeah, RobTop, update your game. We all want to see it updated. It would be so fun. Trust me, man. It would be very nice of you. Now I'm wondering to myself, what if I get tired of playing this level? Well, I will do something else and then come back, okay? I will never get tired of this level. To warm up, here's something, I think I mentioned this, but to warm up for my videos, maybe I told someone else, to warm up for my videos, I play Geometry Dash. Like, I played Deadlocked to warm up for my videos, and before I beat Deadlocked, now I warm up with, Deadlocked. Before I beat Deadlocked, however, I warmed up with Electrodynamics, because it was the hardest level that I could think of. But then, my warm-ups turned into play sessions, and I would end up playing, like, 10 rounds, 11 rounds of Electrodynamics, which would take, like, a ton of time off my time to record. So what I did today was I immediately just started recording as soon as I could. But yeah, I have plans. So what I do, okay, I'll tell you something. I record my videos and then I like think of a title and a thumbnail. I learned recently that from like a really good video about the Goosebumps books that what's his face? R.L. Stine, apparently he wouldn't write a story if he didn't have a title for it, and would always write a story if he did. But that's like the opposite for me. I will record a video without even knowing what the topic is going to be. But, yeah, I don't know. So, alright. I want to talk... I have so many ideas to talk about stuff, but, like, I feel like they'd all be repeat topics. But, okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop saying but, and I'm gonna hop straight into the topic that I actually wanted to talk about. And I already mentioned this, so sue me. Or maybe don't. But, Friends, okay? I already mentioned this in the Friends in the Office video. But, at that point, I had, like, seen up to, like, I don't know, like, it wasn't that many seasons. It was, like, 4 or 5. But since then, I've watched, like, a ton. I'm almost at season 10, like, very close. And I have some opinions that you may or may not agree with if you watched Friends. But you know what? It's fine. So I'm gonna share my opinions on the internet. That is the last words you will ever hear me say. Alright. Opinion number one. So when Rachel and Ross, man, you guys should really go watch Friends before we talk about this. But, no spoilers ahead. When Rachel and Ross break up for the first time out of, like, the many, like, Rachel is, like, really mean. I don't know why. If you watch the show, she is. And Ross is kind of mean at that point also. But after, like, around season 7, I think season 7 or season 8, I noticed that, she wasn't actually the mean one anymore. But, like, Phoebe and Monica's characters at the beginning, Phoebe is goofy. Hayaka, that's what he says, right? He goes, Hayuk! Yeah, it's Goofy right there. But she's goofy and wacky and stuff, she's supposed to be. And Monica is, I guess, like a normal person, I don't know. But they both started as really good characters, and Rachel's just that one that's like, she's spoiled, but now, in this point that I'm at, she's like not really spoiled anymore. She doesn't like to be spoiled. I mean, she still likes presents and stuff, but you know, you understand what I mean. If you watch the show, that is. But like Rachel, after she marries, dang it, man, you guys really need to watch this show. All right, you know what? If you're contemplating watching the show, okay, go watch it right now. Go watch the first episode. If you don't like it, then come on back. Or if you can't, then keep watching. If you can, if you have HBO Max, I think it's there. It might also be on Hulu. I'm not sure if you have Hulu or HBO Max. HBO Max doesn't have any ads or something, but I'm not sure. So, oop. Oh my gosh, so close. All right, I spam clicked there. I got a little too nervous. So HBO Max, very good place to watch it. Go watch it. Come right back. All right. So after Monica marries Chandler, okay, she becomes like mean, and not like in a she's mean, but just like mean, not like funny anymore. But she always has to win. I feel like they really make that part of her character. Like that's always been her character. But they really just had to hit that one home real hard. Just make sure that everyone got that point, that she has to win. And that's the part about her that I don't like. And then Phoebe. Phoebe turns from this, like, wacky goofball into this, like, absolute lying monster. She, like, doesn't... She only does things for her own good. She almost, like, never apologizes, and when she does, it's always, like she insults the person immediately afterwards. And then there are episodes that, like, build up Monica and Phoebe, because everyone in the live studio audience, they see Monica or Phoebe walk on stage, and they're like, boo! So they have to make the episodes where where they're the really nice ones. But, like, they have to make jokes during those episodes about the generic traits of the characters. So, like, it's still bad. In the one where, Rachel gets the free massage coupon, Phoebe lies to her and, like, rips up her coupon and tells her that she can't go to that place because it's putting her, like, small massage businesses like hers out of business. And so Rachel listens to her friend. I'm just kidding, of course she doesn't. Rachel goes there anyways, and then of course Phoebe lied to her and is still working there. And then Phoebe pretends to be a different person, but she figures it out. Anyways, then she promises Rachel that she'll quit, and then Rachel comes back the next week, and Phoebe hasn't quit. So, again, lying at her own benefit. She never really helps anyone. When she drops all the lottery tickets, she makes like a fake phone call, pretending to be a pigeon or something. I don't know. I personally, don't like her character. But that's just me. You may feel differently about it. Then again, I think that, like, most people watching the show will not sympathize with Ross. And by that I mean, I have not been divorced 3 times, but, like, he's a paleontologist, and then everyone, like, jokingly, they're like, falling asleep and snoring whenever he talks about dinosaurs. I love it when he talks about dinosaurs. I want to be a paleontologist. So, you know, and I know a lot about that topic. Maybe I'll talk about that. But, like, it's so fascinating when he talks. And then everyone's like, you know, snoring and stuff. I feel like he's like, Drew Gooden in his video pointed out how, Ross is like the best, the guy who plays Ross is like the best actor out of all of them, which I would have to agree with. He's definitely plays Ross better than anyone else, except for the guy who played. I knew his name, Matt LeBlanc. His Joey is like the funniest thing ever. Joey is my favorite character. Could I be wearing any more clothes? Is probably the best line out of all of them. But, you know what? Whatever. It's fine. Let's see. Then there's Chandler. I don't know. In earlier seasons, Chandler is, like, very happy and stuff. And then in later seasons, he, like, gets more sarcastic. I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me that... I liked how sarcastic he was in the first season, but they, again, try to just push whatever the characters, whatever their main trait is. In the later seasons, they really try to... Yes! 25%! Let's go! I would end the video, but I still have more to talk about. But in the later seasons, Chandler is, you know, he's a lot more sarcastic and stuff. The only two people who aren't affected by these people are supposed to be their stereotypes are Ross and Joey. Because Joey, like, again, Drew Gooden, very good video. I'm gonna be mentioning him when I talk about Friends. He made a very good video about, like, all this sort of stuff when he's talking about the laugh tracks or something. He points out how they're all based on stereotypes, but, like, Joey's stereotype is, like, is pushed very hard right at the beginning, meaning that he never actually, like, grows in stereotypicalness. He feels like he lessens, and when he lessens, not like he learns a lesson, but when he lessens in his stereotypical stuff, it's actually worse. Like, his character actually gets worse, which I didn't even know was possible, but whatever. And then there's Ross, and Ross never changes, so, yeah. I mean, he has 2 children with 2 different women. He's been divorced 3 times, maybe 4, I don't know, I haven't finished the series yet. I don't want any spoilers, but, whatever, I don't know. I guess I can talk about something else, because I have, like, 3 more minutes to talk. Oh, no, I died there. I have, like, 3 more minutes that I want to try attempts for this before I give up for today. Actually, I probably won't give up for today. I'll probably keep attempting. I swear, if I get to, like, 90% and I'm not recording and I know I'm about to beat it, I will exit the level. I will not let myself beat this level off camera. Okay, it will be recorded, and it will be sometime in the future. I'm estimating about 3 months. Listen, I'm not the best at the game. I'm already flexing on you with my deadlocked icon, which I pointed out earlier. Okay, I have the deadlocked robot. I'm not the best. My hardest demon is deadlocked, and okay, the easiest demon is Platinum Adventure. But back to what I was saying. Why can't I remember the name? What is it? It's like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That is a good show that I definitely recommend you watch. It is very funny, but it is also evidence that for me, now, I could not say the same for the people that I watched the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with, but I personally felt like it got worse as the series progressed, but that's only because the people grew older and learned lessons. Like, I don't want that to happen, just stay the same, but you know what, it's fair. The Carlson dance is very famous, you've probably heard of it. But, like, that show's very good, and that differs from Friends in, like, the major way that, Friends is like a show where they don't really change, because, like, they never really learn lessons. Like, in these later seasons, Joey is learning a little bit about how to be, like, a little bit of a better person, but it, like, always fails. No matter what, it always fails, and he never actually learns anything. So, you know what, that's pretty funny. Actually, I might go to 100 attempts. It depends how, and it shouldn't take that much longer. And plus, I have more to talk about, and I don't know, if you've stayed this long, then you definitely like what I'm talking about. So I'll keep doing that. Now, yeah, that is a good thing, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But there is something I wanted to talk about, okay? And I might do an upcoming video on it. Just like a straight-up video all about this topic. Jurassic Park. Literally the best movie of all time. Okay? I don't think that there will be another better movie than the original. But there are some misconceptions out there that I need to clear up. Actually, one misconception that I've learned recently that a lot of people think. People who have only watched Jurassic Park 1 through 3, you don't miss anything. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not dissing Chris Pratt or any of the other actors in Jurassic World. I honestly think Jurassic World, the first Jurassic World, is really good. The Indominus Rex blew my mind when I first saw it in theaters, because it's like, they made their own dinosaur, like, that was completely custom, like a Geometry Dash icon. See, throwing a bit of Geometry Dash in there for you. But, like, it blew my mind. And then the second Jurassic World movie was like, what if we do a copy and paste, but this time it's, like, even more deadly, and there's more blood. So, yeah, and then the third one is confusing. I don't know. They had a good premise for it, at least. I'll give them that. They definitely had a great idea in mind. They could have gone far with the dinosaurs and now roaming among the humans. I feel like they did a little worse than I would have expected. 26%. Nice. I actually want to go for that coin route, so I messed up there. So... yeah, but the first, for you people, I'm only going to be talking about this, because I'm probably going to go all of them. I want to do a review of all the movies. I think that would be amazing to do. I would absolutely love that in the future. Let me know if you'd like to see something like that, like an hour-long video scrutinizing all the movies. That would take a while to put together, and I might not upload for, like, a couple days, but... you know what, it's fine. I'd put in some backup content to keep the channel fresh and stuff. But, so the first three movies. Number one is, it's a cinematic masterpiece, as, what's his face? RT Game would call it, I guess. Yeah, I think that, that people think that 3 is bad. I don't know if that's true, but people definitely don't think 3 is as good as the first one. Personally, I would say that 3 is almost actually as good as the first one. They definitely got, like, the good idea. New Island, or maybe the second one also had a new island in it, but new island and then a new main protagonist, being the Spinosaurus. Of course, a lot of people, the negative comments on that might be, the Tyrannosaurus totally should have beaten the Spinosaurus, which I will not get into my personal opinion on that here, although I will just say this, I believe that, yeah, Spinosaurus probably would have won. I know that T-Rex is more bulky, but Spinosaurus got that long beak, and is also the, beak, I meant mouth, it is also the largest, predator to ever live, besides, you know, like, things in the water. It's the largest carnivore to ever live, there you go. So, land walking carnivore, I have to specify these things. But, people who don't like the movie for that and that alone, I don't know. Just watch 3 again. If you've not seen it, watch it. If you have seen it, watch it again. And it's like a really good movie. I love the plot. And then there's the second one. Now, I know a few specific people might disagree with me here, but, like, 2, had a little bit of a voice crack there. 2. Number 2, what's different about number 2? Well, it's number 2, and also, let's make it that there's 2 T-Rexes this time, and this is the first time that hunters are trying to kill the animals or, like, take them away. This is the first time out of, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 times or something, including Camp Cretaceous, which is a topic for another video yet again. But 2 has 2 T-Rexes and a couple new characters. But it stars Ian Malcolm, and like he's a completely different dude than in the first movie. In the first movie, he's absolutely insane in the membrane. Oh, temp 100, woo! We made it, guys. But in the second one, he's this really cool fighter dude. That is all I will be saying. Oh, by the way, Raptors, not 6 foot. I'm including this for one specific inside joke. Raptors are not 6 feet tall. They're 3 feet tall. I will never let this down. I will say the same thing till the day I die. Raptors are not 6 feet tall. If raptors were 6 feet tall, maybe they're thinking of Utah raptors. What they're actually thinking of, Dinosuchosaurus, okay? Dinosuchosaurus, which I believe is the actual name for it, is the tallest and coolest thing that looks and resembles like a raptor. It is not a raptor. I am certain of that. I promise you it's not a raptor. But you know what? It's okay. It's fine. We're fine. Okay. But you know what? I'm actually kind of proud that we made it to whatever percentage we made it to. What did we make it to? 26%. That is where we will be leaving this up. What is this? You know what? We're gonna play one round of whatever this is. Okay, it's got the same song, and it's rated. Okay, and I died. Wait, hold on. This is the actual challenge. I just troll you guys. This is the entire next video. Guys, I beat 9 circles. The knockoff version. Ooh, wow. Wow, this is intense wave gameplay. Oh my goodness. Actually, that's pretty difficult. Alright, well, you know what? That's gonna be it. I will complete you 9 circles. Don't think I won't. Outro. More like circles, tro.